In a world full of actual play podcasts comes another actual play podcast. But this one doesn't take itself too seriously. From dungeons to deep space, from swords to starships, a group of dudes who are not voice actors step into the chaos and try not to fuck up the plot too badly. This is Games in the Dark.
Welcome to Games in the Dark, a dim light in the grim dark. I'm Jamie Gale, and tonight we are playing Zweihander, the revised edition. Not the reforged edition that's coming out soon, not the Mein Gausch whatever thing, the revised edition. And we have tonight Mason.
Hello. My name
Noah.
is Mason.
Hey, Mason, you're first. Woo!
I know, right?
Liam.
Happy to be here, Jamie.
Sean.
Hi, it's me, Sean.
And Jay.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, guys. So I did check with the wife, and she said that we should keep the previous systems recordings and just toss those at people in a year. So it'll be like a little gift for people to see.
It's a little Easter egg. You don't know about it yet, chat. Huh? Chat? Fans? What do we call them?
You said you had a question. What was your thing you wanted to bring up?
In recognition of the autumnal season, which is the most superior of all the seasons, let's be clear. I would like to know from you, my friends, my Kimasabis, what is your favorite fair food?
Do churros count?
Churros do count. Churros is a strong choice.
Hold on. I changed. Korean corn dogs.
What?
Well, that's a
Is there new corn dog tech that I don't know about?
Korean corn dogs. Yeah, it's like there's no actual.
Never had OK dog.
Yeah. So you can get it where it does have like the hot dog in the middle still, but for the most part, it's like just a mozzarella stick.
Yes.
Yeah, get that with the cheese.
God bless you, Korea.
Like, covered in fried potato and
some cinnamon on top,
and some cinnamon, or sometimes some like garlic oil sort of thing. They're great. They're wonderful.
They are leagues ahead right now.
Yeah, I go to
That's
a Korean
incredible.
street place whenever I go to Alberta, and I have not had the courage to pick up one of these corn dogs. They're fucking massive.
Oh, you need to.
And they're like, they have other ones that are like chocolate, like deep fried chocolate and stuff.
Haven't had
and I'm like,
wow,
that's incredible. I've had Korean fried chicken, and it is, as a Southerner, I can tell you, mwah, chef's kiss.
well, that's the other thing.
Top-notch.
Like, I'm getting the rice bowl. No, you're not catching me getting the fucking corn dog at the Korean place, man. There's like bulgogi chicken right there, man. I'm like, what?
Mason, I think you should treat yourself once and do both.
To get it, man. It's great.
I don't know, man.
I haven't had one of the chocolate ones, but you can typically, I think, like traditionally, as far as traditionally as they get, like they typically come like you can get it as like the hot dog center, you can get the mozzarella center, or like half and half. Where,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
it's
saw.
part hot dog.
It was very concerning. I saw a mozzarella chocolate combo,
Very
and
exciting for me.
that made me very sick to my stomach. So
I might be there, Mason.
No, okay,
Chicago
smart.
Korean
people.
fried. Okay, I will
smart
say
guy, Sean.
Korean fried chicken is delicious.
It is great.
I'll give you that.
It is
I
great.
fucking love it. Like, I will just devour it.
But Mr. Sean,
shit sounds
we
weird.
haven't heard your favorite fair food yet.
Man, do summer markets count? I don't really go to
my
fairs.
God.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
Dude
God.
started talking about like fall festivals. Oof,
Fall
what do we
festivals
got?
are where I did not know
Like
what the Canadian equivalent would be. So if you can convert a fair to the metric system, I will accept that.
We've had an
Yes,
Oktoberfest like every year for the past like 4 years. Haven't gone to it once. So
Yeah, I
Mm.
guess
Yeah.
we have October markets.
Yeah, maybe that. Just like your
I haven't.
indulgent street food, I guess is the real.
Uh, if it's mine, it would just have to be like a classic Greek Slovakia rap.
Okay,
Honestly.
nothing
What
wrong
was
with
that?
that. You can get that at the fair.
What?
You don't know
Greek what
Slovakia?
rap?
Oh my
Slovakia.
god.
Souvlaki.
Oh, you're
Slovakia.
missing
Never
out.
heard of
Jamie.
it.
It's like a
Oh,
kebab.
Jamie.
Kebab.
Oh, it's delicious.
So it's
Good.
meat. It's a meat stick.
it's-
Yeah.
Usually it's just like
it's
pita
interesting.
bread, meat, Greek salad in it. Sometimes they throw some French fries, then you get the tzatziki in
That's
there.
good.
It's classic, basic, easy, delicious.
Okay, that sounds good.
Keep
it
it
does,
very
yeah.
simple. One
That
of my
seems very
favorites-
local dependent, though. I'm sorry.
One of my
Sean.
favorites
Yeah,
at
that's
a
fair.
Renaissance fair
got some
that I usually go
great Greek
to.
places. We got like a Greek, like a whole like Greek community here,
Oh,
and with, like their church and everything, and they do like a Greek fest.
We have Greek
Yeah,
festival
that's-
here too.
yeah,
Dude,
that's
I
great.
wish.
do y'all got
Um,
like big like beer fest, Oktoberfest around there, like the German festivals?
It's like a couple ski towns around my place. Yeah, they do it, but I just don't go. I'm not like a guy who's like, let's go to the microbrewery, man. Let's go
Mason,
try
forget
out
you're
the.
rich.
Oh, I just go
No,
for the
I'm
presents.
saying the opposite, man.
Ski towns. Jesus.
I don't go to these
Season.
ski towns
Season.
for Oktoberfest to
Oh.
drink the
So I was
overpriced
wintering
beer.
in Aspen last week, and
Okay, so just for reference though, like there are lots of skiing locations in BC, and it's pretty accessible.
Yeah,
just saying.
you
Not
guys
in
are-
Texas.
Yeah, maybe this is a like lack of context for you, but there's a lot of mountains around here.
It's like being
Lots
in
of
Colorado.
microbreweries,
you know?
yeah, okay. Jay,
Got it.
Jay, do you have an indulgent street food and or fair food?
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to go a little bit off the board here and go a little bit later than
got a
autumn,
wild card.
into the winter. But
I'm
one of my
about it.
favorite
You better be going somewhere
things
with
is
this counselor.
we'll get like Sugar Shack trucks that will do they'll pour maple syrup into like snow, and it starts to
Oh.
freeze very quickly, and then you wrap it
Yeah.
around like a popsicle stick. You wind it up and it becomes like maple toffee.
What?
And my kids love it. So it's like it's the best when there's a nice warm winter day, like minus 10 Celsius or something like that.
This is the
And you-
most Canadian thing I've
I
ever
was about to
heard.
say that the fact that it's so cultural.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm
You know-
gonna edit my answer as well and say beaver tails.
Beaver tails is so
What?
good.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It's
beaver
an
tails are
elephant
incredible.
ear.
I'm going to
For
assume
American
that's
listeners.
a literal beaver tail, and I'm not
No.
going to let anyone explain it. Okay?
It's elephant ears. You ever had an elephant ear at a fair?
okay. Yes.
That's
No.
So
same thing.
my number one answer is the evolved form of the elephant ear, the funnel cake. The
Yeah.
funnel cake.
Yes,
the
funnel cake
classic
was my
funnel
answer.
cake with the powder shoe.
Yeah,
Jamie,
that's all you
We're kindred
need.
spirits.
It's simple,
and I
and
appreciate
you can
that.
pour shit on it and just eat that, like any sort
Today,
of
my
cream
nephew had
or
a caramel
sugar.
apple funnel cake. They had
Huh?
peach cobbler funnel cakes at
Oh,
the
it sounds
fair.
so messy.
They had
Dude.
it's very messy. It's worth it in the end.
You're making me hungry, man. I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
go.
Yeah, I want you to be hungry for the gameplay. Jamie, go.
Mm.
We had a
Okay,
funnel
you guys
cake
ready to
maker
dive
once.
into it? Zweihander, you guys ready for it?
Just gonna send you guys
I'm
beaver
ready.
tails, just so you know.
All
That
right,
sounds
send
like a
us beaver
threat.
tails.
You better send me real beaver tails, brother.
Gonna just ship them across now.
What's the tariff
Okay.
on that there, bud?
What's the tariff on some beaver tails?
We're just gonna dive into this. I know you guys created your characters separately. We're not gonna spend 20 minutes doing exposition on characters. So we'll just spend 5 minutes on exposition on where you're at. It is a bright night with a full moon casting its glow over the vast city. You see towers, rooftops, lanterns in the wealthy district, candlelight coming from windows, and you hear distant laughter from taverns. Well, seems very lovely. If only you weren't in a prison cell. The five of you share this cramped, water-stained cell, and only you know why you're here. But whatever the reason, you have a feeling this is more than just a short stay. Seems like you're going to be in this prison cell for a while. But You've heard rumors that prisoners held here for long stretches of time sometimes earn a chance at early release by doing dangerous tasks for the jailer. And you all turn away from that small little window, showing the night sky, to the barred door of your cell where you see a flickering light approaching. It's the jailer. He's a small man, flanked by these two large bruisers. He's holding a lantern. He's got a ring of keys clutched in his other hand. He's kind of shuffling forward. And these two guys with him, they have these black masks covering everything but their eyes, wearing hoods. Each of them carrying with them these metal, iron, probably, collars as they approach your jail cell. And this guy says, enjoying yourselves, looking at the lovely night. Shame you're stuck in here. Well, you know, I could let you out if you were willing to do something for me. He scratches his neck. Unlock their gate. Come on. And you see one of them takes the key from him and unlocks your jail door and swings it open. Follow me. Each of you, without any better place to go, perhaps you follow him.
Yes, Galdrick is going to. Yeah. Galdrick's going to wait until everybody else is filed out so that he can bring up the rear. He's being very wary that he doesn't want to get shivved in the back just in case somebody's smuggled in a little toothbrush shiv or something in their prison wallet. So he's hanging out in the back waiting for everybody else to proceed.
Seeing you do that, Arthur is going to kind of give you a bit of a side eye as you're going back. All right, I'll go in front, but I got my eye on you. I just kind of like side shuffle out.
Arthur taking the lead.
Just stares at Galdrick, raises an eyebrow.
The fat one should go first, don't you think?
Well, that's a bit rude. Well, don't talk about her like that. She can hear you, you know. Sure.
Oh, jeez. No born elves.
I don't mind going first. That's fine.
Yes. Then get in line.
Well, it's all right.
Try to
don't let him
squeeze,
Arthur.
Squeeze past.
I suck in.
Where's my dog? It's my livelihood. Where will I be seeing him soon?
Your animals, if you had any, have been put to use elsewhere. Now, come on.
That can't be right.
You better not hurt my geese. Well, frankly, I think they were.
The little man makes a gross laugh as you're all kind of shoved by the big brutes. One of them stays behind, the other one at the front, as you're led down a set of stairs. And at the base of the stairs, you see a large room that is lit by a furnace or something in the corner. And you see some metal rods sticking into it. You see on the wall, there's a bunch of implements of torture. And there's a table laid out in the middle with hand and ankle braces to hold someone in. And he has you all line up. He says, "Now, I am offering you a choice. You can either help me with something, or you can rot in a cell here."
Well, sorry. I, for one, think that depends entirely on what that help would require.
What do you need?
Yes, I should probably tell you what the task would be. All right. You see those there? And he points to a corner, and you see there's a bundle of metal containers that are kind of stacked on top of each other. Each of these has slots on the top and bottom that are looped through with leather, like leather straps. They look like backpacks made of metal. You see those? You're going to take one, and you're going to go into the Undercity. and you're going to find Witchstone.
Witchstone?
Yes.
Which stone do you want us to find?
This is where I should ask if any of you might know what Witchstone is.
Well, you got to tell me which one first.
I feel like Cletus might, but just by the sound of the name, it sounds of something used for some sort of magic rituals or some dark arts of the sort.
Same
Okay.
here.
If it's found underground, Heim spends a lot of his time underground.
I also have alchemy trained, if it's something that's used for alchemy as well.
Yes, so I think all three of you have a good chance of knowing what this is. So we'll have each of you roll this as a standard task. I've reset the fortune. Fortune will be re-rolled after every session.
Okay.
Okay. Standard task. That's going to be...
Yeah, what's a standard task, Jeremy?
It should just be rolled straight, so there's just a 0% modifier to it. And what you want to do is roll at or below your total skill.
Is there a skill that we're using in particular?
Yeah.
So for Elvira, it would be alchemy. For Cletus, it would be maybe incantation.
Okay.
And for Heim, how about stealth? I think stealth would work here. All right, it looks like all three of you know what Witchstone is.
Great.
So Witchstone is a crystal-like structure that grows on this planet that kind of exudes corruption. It creates like a green fog where it lies if you keep it somewhere for a long time. And it can be used for alchemical processes to make potions. And it can also be turned into a sort of gunpowder substitute to make it a highly volatile explosion that sets people on fire if used. You can also make it into a witch fire essence, which can be used in, I think it might give you an ability when you're casting spells to have it automatically critically succeed on the casting. So if you inhale the essence. So you would all know this with your various backgrounds. Heim, you would know that it's a thing that is in dangerous locations and creatures can be deformed by being around it. And all three of you would know that lead protects you from its corruption, its spread. So you would probably assume that these are lead backpacks.
Just the thing we want to strap onto our backs.
Hey,
For long
we know
periods of
about
time.
Before we go
Witchstone.
to-
We don't know about lead
into-
poisoning, okay?
Before we go into what almost certainly contains a large body of water that we can fall into.
All right, well, wait, are you going to escort us down there, or how do we get there?
Of course not. I have my own duties here, as do my boys.
Yeah,
He pats one on the
duties.
back. So, if any of you would like to stay, please step to the side. Does anyone step to the side?
No, but Galdrick's going to speak up just for a moment to clarify something. He'll hold up like one finger and like wait 1 second and he'll say, "Our tools. Will we have our implements for this adventure? I shan't go down to the Undercity without my crossbow."
Yes, of course. You will have all your belongings you came in with, except your animals. As I said, I've dealt with them in a different way.
What? He's a tool. My dog. He's a tool.
I don't
Well,
think
he
it's the
couldn't-
dog that's
it's
the
in the
tool if you ask
chest.
me.
What? A chest? What do you propose? What are you saying?
Oh, I used him for something else.
I have a question that I think that we're all thinking. Will there be lunch before we go?
Oh, that's a good question there.
Can't be going on on an empty stomach, you know?
And he just kind of grabs his belly.
He's right.
Yes, well, you might want an empty stomach for what comes next. It seems you're all willing participants. The iron. You see one of the big guys takes a iron rod out of the furnace, and you see the tip is a glowing hot brand.
All right, what are you doing with that, my lover? Come on now.
Well, we have to release you from the prison temporarily. We don't want you to go missing in the city, do we? So we're just going to mark your necks to make sure that you're identified.
Oh, I actually have this thing about hot stuff near my neck.
Right. Me too.
Yeah.
I got that same thing. It's a real condition.
Yeah, I think it's genetic.
Oh, yes. He looks between the five of you and points at Galdrick. That one first.
Aldrich steps up and looks at the rest of them and just kind of like shakes his head in utter disappointment. Cowards. And he'll take a hand and like pull down the kind of like leather and hide armor that's covering like his neck and clavicle area and just like offer kind of like his clavicle for the brand.
And the big man steps forward, and you see that the brand is a letter, the first letter of the name of this prison. What is the name of this prison, Galdrick?
It is Black Great, so it's a B.
It's a very fancy B that he steers into the side of your neck. You guys hear the popping of skin, the smell of the flesh burning. I think that you may have broke your mic there.
Heard that.
What, jabbed him in the neck with the hot poker?
Galdrick growls animalistically. Yeah.
Did you have your family there, Jay?
Yeah, my wife's stomping on the floor right now. What the hell's going on down there?
Yeah. So you all see him burning. Alvara, do you do anything? Do you look at anything? Consider anything?
Nope. She has some history with these kind of activities, and just shows her neck
Great.
and shoulder area.
He steps a few steps to get to Alvara and sears into her flesh. How does she react?
Kind of just like biting the lip till blood comes out.
Cletus, looks like you're up next. Do you do anything? Say anything?
Maybe. And he's just kind of like slowly shuffling to the side, away from it at the same time.
Maybe we can, I don't think you need to press so hard with it. Maybe just a light touch. Just a light touch will be
hold
fine.
still, will you? Or should we lock you up instead?
No. I think but maybe you can just go light on it.
They do not go light on it. How does Cletus react?
Oh
Is
God,
this being
no! It kind of smells nice.
Smells like bacon.
Arthur, you see you're next. What do?
It does have a fairly fetching aroma. I suppose it won't be so bad. And I look away and pull my neck roll back as much as I can. Say, just put right there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It seems this one has too much flesh on his neck. Go for the cheek. They push into your cheek.
No. Wait, which one? Are we talking about the top ones or the bottom ones?
It is your right cheek on your face.
Oh, okay. That's
that
all right
clear.
then. The butt cheeks are how I make the money.
Now it might hurt a little as you talk, as your jowls jiggle. Haim, sorry. You're next.
I'm just looking shocked at this whole ordeal. This is preposterous. Like, you could not just... We could sign a contract, perhaps. You've already taken my livelihood. What else? Where am I going to go?
Yes, it's a good question. Where would you go in this vast city of countless thousands? And we might have a point there. Oh, what should we do? He's looking at you.
I propose that you just take my word for it. I'm a man, who's got not much but his dog, and without his dog, he's quite useless. You have him, and that should be enough.
Haim, please make a roll of charm, please.
Okay.
Try to appease this man. Oh, yes, I did do that thing to your dog. Very well. I have another thing for you. The collar. You see one of the large men take an iron collar off the wall and latch it over your neck. And he takes a tool and crimps it so that it cannot be easily opened. There we go. This will work. He gives it a knock, and you see that you don't see it, but the others see the name of the prison on it. Is it Blackthorn?
Black
Gate.
Great.
Great.
Oh.
I think Blackgate,
Nice.
now that I'm thinking about it, is actually like a prison in, I don't know, comic books or something. So Black
Lord of the Rings,
Great.
maybe?
I can't remember.
Don't get that
Black Great.
copyright infringement.
That's right. There we go.
Black
It's
Great prison
legally
it is.
distinct.
Right.
Arthur leans over to Cletus and goes, "Had I known that or not, then I would have taken that one. He done cooked my goose." What do I
Cletus
do?
is just kind of turns towards him. Huh, what was that? Well, he's like trying to you see his tongue trying to lick his own neck. Like, smells good.
Maybe you got stretchy skin.
It's really disturbing how Noah, old husky, and just immediately shifted into like the most nasty archetype of like an obese person. He's like, yeah, this is what all husky people are like.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this not just the average experience that husky people have?
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
I've got a biography I'll show you later called Winston Churchill.
So, Haim, you are going to have 1 overage until you remove that from your neck. What that means is you have a -1 to all movement and initiative rolls.
That sucks, but
mechanically.
at the end of the day, like, I'm out of this bitch. I'm falsely accused, guys.
So they're all marked and they're good. You'll find your gear over here. He points to a chest, which you all raid for your equipment, maybe grabbing something that isn't yours and getting it snatched by another one of you.
It's mine. You've misplaced that. Yeah. Oh, there you are, my lover. I'm on. And he pulls out his staff and he's like, "Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure that's my stuff. I think that's actually my stuff.
no, that's mine. I know.
Hold on.
It's got
Whip them
my
all
bite
out.
marks in
We'll
it.
compare staffs. Whip them out.
Yeah. Oh, all right. It sounds productive.
You see, mine's got a little bit of a bend on the end.
That is true.
Oh,
you
you're
do have
right.
that trademark bend.
There's my staff.
And so you can tell it's mine by the teeth marks.
After you're all done getting your gear, head on down the way. Follow me. Yeah, he brings the 5 of you to a door that leads deeper, and after a few minutes of walking, he stops at another door. This door has a bar over it, like a wooden bar, so that it can't be opened from the other side. And he tries to pull it up with his feeble arms, and he backs up. One of you can do it.
Look here, Mary. I guess I could go ahead and try it if you can't be bothered.
Yes. When you return, give this a good knock, and someone should hear you. Yes.
Oh, can it be a secret knock?
Yeah, is it a special knock?
You know, none of the people we've sent have returned. Yes, we should make it a special knock. What should it be?
I don't know. It's that idea. It just came to me, and that's as far as it went. Has anybody got any suggestions?
Right. What if we? Can you hear shouting on the other side of the door as well?
Oh, yes. Frequently.
Right. What if we just? I don't know. We just shout, "This is the secret knock," and then we just knock.
Yes, that will do fine.
Really?
Good luck. He gives a sneer and a smile, and you see half of his teeth are just gum, and he kind of licks through that to his lips.
I hope I remember that.
cool.
How
Right.
many of these Witchstones do you need?
Oh, yes, I forgot to give you the backpacks, didn't I? Oh, that's too bad. One each.
Shall we go get the backpacks?
Yeah, they're just in the other room right there.
Oh, but it's such a long walk. I would have to go up there and then come back down here.
I mean,
Oh.
we can wait.
It would
Not in a
seem
rush.
you're actively working against our retrieval of these stones.
We could maybe
Mm.
bring 2 Witchstones each back if we had the backpack.
I suppose you're right. Oh, carry me up the steps, will you? You see that he's got a very bad leg as he tries to lift himself up, and one of the large brutes helps him up each step. And it takes 3 times as long to get up the steps as it did to get down. He gets set at the floor of the torture room and says, yes, here we are. He's sweating profusely.
Seems
There.
like we could go kill this guy. Just bum rush him. No. I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, you guys are all armed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
branded though with the collar, but he points over there to the corner, and you see the 2 big dudes are just kind of watching silently. They haven't said anything this whole time. And you see the pile of lead backpacks.
I walk up to one of the big. Go ahead.
Galdrick is just gonna simply grab one and like strap it to his the backpack he's got all of his other gear in and that kind of thing, and just silently head back.
It
down
is
to the
heavy. It
Oh,
is
it's
so
heavy.
heavy that you have a -3 on your overage.
Oh my god! Just for the pack, the
just
empty
for
pack.
the pack.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, we might need to share some gear.
You know, I think I'm all right without the pack. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, it can't be that heavy. And Arthur kind of walks over there and picks one up. And then he tries to strain and act like it's not heavy at all, but you can definitely see that all the blood has rushed to his face. And he goes up to one of the big guys and goes, "And what's your name then?"
They don't talk. I took their tongues out.
What? That's
Did you
rude.
want to join them, perhaps? It might be more longevity in that position.
No, I like my tongue right where it is. I'll keep it there.
Does it come
Sorry,
with
sir.
self-care?
Oh, yes, quite a lot of watching people heal from wounds and healing of flesh, things like that.
Oliver
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
looks around and then takes a look at Arthur and says, "You strong elf,
Oh, thank you for noticing.
I will give you 1 gold piece if you carry my Witchstone for me."
That sounds like a good deal to me. I'll do that.
Perfect.
Who
Yes,
actually-
I need 5 shards.
He's actually the biggest. And also 5. There's 6 of us, isn't there? Wait, no. My
There's
brain.
5.
I'm
Yeah.
counting Jamie.
Including Jamie, yeah.
Yeah.
6 of us. Jamie doesn't have to bring a
Explain, you
Witchstone.
fool. I'm too crippled and I
Oh,
don't want
don't
to
be
die.
so down on yourself there, man.
I believe in you. You could definitely do it if you put your mind to it.
Oh.
So Arthur-
Who's the tallest? Arthur is 5'11".
I'm 6'3".
6'2".
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were in the WNBA. What's going on?
Yeah, but I'm
Man,
also
the
very-
human's the tallest. Oof.
I'm
All the
very
elves
frail,
are shorter
though.
than the human?
Yeah, my
Wow.
shock
True.
when I was told that 5'8" is considered short. Like, oh,
Go off.
For an
Go
elf,
off, King.
for an elf, it's short.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
more the Keebler kind of elf instead of the
I
Lord
think
of
it's
the
pretty
Rings.
tall.
kind.
I think 5'8" is pretty tall.
So we have Arthur with a backpack and Galdrick with a backpack. Yes?
Yeah, but Galdrick can't actually carry this thing. You can see he's like hunched over, moving incredibly slowly with this thing on his back. He's gonna have to get rid of it like almost immediately once they're through the door.
So I want to look inside these bags to. I know how big a witch witch shard is? Like, how many can you carry in one of these mama jamas?
Yeah, so you could probably fit 10 witch shards in one bag.
I clap my hands together and say, well, I'm just going to lean on my compatriots.
Well, the going rate's 1 gold piece to carry a witch shard.
How about for you, I will just, I'm not sure if I'll get my dog back, but if you have rats, I can remove such foul creatures, if you wish.
I'll think about it while we're walking.
If not, there is this man here, too. I could perhaps strike a deal with you.
I'm going to immediately set my lead box down at the mention of 1 gold, and I'm going to look at Arthur and I say, 1 gold it is. You have yourself a deal.
All right, I'm in the business now, boys. I'm in the money.
Of course, payment is after the job is complete.
Yeah,
no doubt about that. No doubt
throw in
about
a gold.
that. All right, this is all coming up roses for old Arthur Plumbottom.
Yeah, you'll be two gold richer.
I've never had that much gold in my life.
No.
Well, I guess we have to proceed.
Off we go.
I will stay up here. I assume you can find your way downstairs, but I'll send one of my men to lock the door after you. Good luck. So
as we go down the stairs, I'm gonna say to the thug that's coming with us, I'm gonna call you Harold. You like that name? You can just nod if you like that name.
He gives a moan.
All right, all right, Harold.
Harold, do you want to come with us? Get out of this.
Yeah, you're welcome to come along, mate.
Pushes you out of the door.
Oh, he's just so excited to get going.
Harold's always
Slams
playing
the
tag.
door shuts, and you hear the bar being slid.
I'm sure he'll be right back. Probably just gone to get his gear.
This side of the door is pitch black. It is dark down here.
I start twisting my lantern immediately, get that shit going.
Okay.
Nice illumination.
Yes.
And we're below ground. Okay.
Yeah, you look around, and it looks like it's a basement or something. Like the walls are stone.
I'm going to immediately load my crossbow and start carrying it like a hunter with a rifle, just like the butt nested in my like shoulder armpit area, the tip pointed down, very like low stance, just like ready to bring it up and shoot someone in as soon as they appear. Very paranoid.
I'll also be using my lantern, carrying that.
Okay. Does anyone have? We have just one of the backpacks. Arthur has it.
Yes.
Yep, I've got it strapped on nice and tight right here.
Righty. What we're going to do now is you guys are going to tell me where you're trying to go, and we're going to do some wilderness travel in the Undercity. So he didn't give you a specific direction. If you wanted to follow his plan of finding some stones of Witchstone, you would have to just kind of meander around down here, probably going deep into the old ruins of the towns before this city was properly built. Probably miles of walking, and it would take a few days to get to like the deepest parts. Or you can go somewhere else if you wanted to find another exit out of the area that you're in. You could just kind of try and stay up in elevation, and you'll eventually hit the sky. Or you can break down the door and go back in there.
I see no reason why we shouldn't try and escape somewhere. I don't recommend escaping through a prison. That seems like it's kind of pretty well contained. But if there's just like a hole in the fence somewhere along this dungeon per se, then I think we could probably manage that.
Would we know what Witchstone is worth? Like, is it possible for us to try to get some Witchstone and then head up and out of here without delivering it and then kind of sell it on the black market, 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing?
You definitely could do that. It would be worth quite a bit. Witchstone can be made into all sorts of things. Like it can even make a cure-all type of solution with alchemy. So it's very valuable. The only downside would be your marks that you've been burned with. If you wanted to do something with that, that is up to you guys. And you also have this collar around Haim that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Well, what's the alternative for the guys with the marks? Like they just like, well, I guess I'm permanently a prisoner now. Gonna head back to the prison to be a prisoner. I think you could just like wear a scarf, maybe not.
or burn it off.
I was about to say, like, that Arthur would lean in and be like, well, you know, if we're worrying about these brands, what I do with my geese is sometimes the mark doesn't come off clean when I'm branding them, and so I'll have to start over, which means I just have to roll the hot poker over top of it. And that just kind of creates a blank slate, you know?
Well, I could just, I don't know, put some mud on it.
It's an option.
It's just quite a nuisance, but I believe there's an opportunity here.
I mean, I don't really want to go back there. The rations were scraps at best.
I would say that you guys would know that there have been prisoners that have been released with the brand along with the G from the gate, showing that they've done their time.
Well, that's a simple fix.
Yeah, we could try to like
metal worker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a counterfeit brand. You know,
and then for Haim, you would just have to break off the collar.
Yeah, I don't know how simple that is. Is it like super thick?
It's iron.
I imagine.
It would take a tool if you guys have any tool that might work for that. If not, you can try and use a weapon, but it would have a chance of breaking.
I don't have anything that could help now, but nothing saying we don't run across something like that. If there's ruins of a town, there might be ruins of a smithy.
Yeah, like a bunch of thermite or something. Yeah.
Oh, thermite on the neck. Yeah.
Oh, detonator.
Okay. So that's a potential destination if you want to look for ruins in the Undercity of a smith.
Well, I can't really sway the whole party after they're like, oh, my neck. And then like, yes, my neck really sucks. Can we go get this thing off?
This is all like over the table talk. So I think
Yeah.
Galdrick is like kind of has some machinations going, and he's going to look around. Once we get, say, 20 paces from the door, moving slowly by lantern light, he's going to stop. He's going to like hold up the fist like military style for everybody else to stop, and then nobody's stopping. So he'll be like, that means stop. Are we actually going to do this disgusting jailer's bidding? Or should we perhaps take this as an opportunity to head towards the light?
My elven friend, you understand something that deep beneath these city walls, deep beneath this city's foundation, there lies things more horrible than any mind can comprehend. I've seen whole sectors of the city devoid of life. One day rats, the next day no rats. I don't want to be around when the rats disappear. I propose we do not spend any longer than we have to down here, and we escape. We do not come back with the crystals. That would be stupid, for lack of a better word. I know you have your issues with your necks, but I could possibly find something if you were willing to help me. We could find maybe a blacksmith down here. We could ease your issue and ease mine.
Galdrick will nod and kind of tap the side of his nose, and he's going to look over at Alivara, who probably had a bit of a discerning look on her face, like squinted eyes or something, when the Witchstone was mentioned. And she looks like smart, and he respects a tall lady, so he's going to like look over at Alivara and say, this Witchstone? Has it value? Do you know of it?
Jamie, I would probably know this is very valuable, right?
Yes.
As you mentioned.
To compare it to other things, let's look at trappings real quick.
Is it tens of gold, hundreds of gold, or
Yeah, so comparing it to commodities, this would be like a single Witchstone shard would probably be like a jar of caviar, 8 gold pieces. Pretty decent.
Yes, the Witchstone can be valuable. More so when it's been used already as a reagent in alchemy, but in itself.
Oh, you know what? Correction there, because I just saw another commodity that is called a keg of rare dye. That sounds more like Witchstone shards. So 42 gold coins.
Holy shit! I'm just kidding. Yes, it's actually quite valuable, even in its raw form.
And you seem
probably
like
roughly 40-ish gold.
His eyes will kind of get big at this.
And that's not even it being used in its, I guess, completed form as some sort of alchemic good.
And would you know how to distill it into these goods?
I don't know, Jamie, do I know any recipes that use
Yes.
stones?
You have alchemy as a focus, right?
Yes.
Or
I do have it as
so
one of my...
You would know that you know the processes for dealing with this substance. So you can make it into the gunpowder, you can make it into the essence.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. It depends on what you want it for, if it's just the highest price good, or if there's a purpose, such as gunpowder, essence, Kirol. I'm not fully familiar with it, as I haven't had many opportunities to work with it, but I know generally how it would be refined and used in such formulas.
You would also know it's very dangerous if you fail spectacularly on,
I don't fail.
on making something.
No, I don't fail.
You'll catch on fire.
There's that pride. Galdrick will nod, and he'll do the Johnny Manziel rubbing the fingers together to indicate the universal sign of coin. And he'll say, I don't know, you two, and he'll point at the two corpulent elves, but he'll say, but it might make sense for us to recover some of this since he's laid bare its existence in this place. And after such a time that we have recovered our fortunes, make our way to the surface, we might purchase a smith to burn a G into our necks alongside these bees and thus counterfeit our freedom and use the rest as spoils of this terrible experience.
We can start new. We can have a feast.
And then we can come up with a group name. We could call ourselves the Bee Gees. How about that?
No.
Oh, okay. So Arthur is coming, being the one with the backpack, is coming into this group like just panting and sweating heavily, all the folds flop sweat.
Yeah.
And he rocks up and he says, I was still back there when you galloped ahead, and I couldn't do anything but try my best to keep up. But I reckon that my uncle, he always told me, he said, now, when you make a promise, you keep your word. But my mom, she told me that my uncle was a damn fool. So I'm with you, as long as you promise not to leave me behind again.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Goldrick here. Is that your name?
Yes.
Goldrick.
As I told you in the cell this morning, my name.
Sometimes it takes more than twice.
Goose herder is Goldrick.
Okay, we call it Ganderer, not goose herder. Shows what you know.
He rolls his eyes.
I say, but yes, for for the duration of this plan, such as it were, and all what fancy not, I will go along with whatever you decide.
Silence! You hear that? We're coming upon a precipice. I want another word out of you. What was your name? Plum? No more.
My
I hear
name's
something.
Plumbottom, Arthur Plumbottom.
Excuse me. I must go ahead. I believe I'm being called.
At his warning, I'm gonna raise the crossbow up and kind of track where he's going.
I'm just going forward. I assume we're going to run into something dangerous, so he could very well be correct. Because this is just a narrow hallway. There's not any distinguished.
Yeah, so I mean,
parts.
it opens up after a bit into essentially a ruined city. You guys go down in elevation, and then you find yourselves in streets that are covered from above. There's foundation above you.
All right. You said this was going to have hex stuff. Is there a hex crawl thing that should be looking at right now?
No, nothing to look at here. What we're going to do is make some rolls for travel.
Okay.
So there's 3 different rolls, as in the ROLEs. We have the navigator, the other thing, and the scout. What is the other thing? I forget, but I can pull up the rules.
I want to do that thing.
Intricate roll
Whatever that
of
is.
the other thing. Well, it turns out that thing is stable boy. So
It's like the forager or something like that, isn't it? I can't remember what the other role is, but
yeah,
it's
someone
it's
to keep
survival.
you fed. Yeah.
Yeah.
and what
Let's
skills
see.
are associated with this, Jamie?
That I will definitely answer as I pull up Overland Exploration.
So navigation,
wilderness
survival,
travel.
and stealth. Navigation,
Yes,
survival,
thank
stealth.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So there's only 3 rolls, which means 2 of you can double up on a roll, which will let you have what is it called? It's not advantage in this system. It's something
Help
else.
or aid or something. I think it's aid, isn't it?
Assist. All right. So the first check would be the navigation guide check. So someone with the navigation skill would be best. You don't have to have the skill to actually make this roll.
I have the skill, and navigation is a tricky one because the ones with asterisks on them, I think, are flipped to fail, right? If you're not trained.
Yes.
Okay, so I have it, but my intelligence isn't it's crazy high. So if somebody else has it and has good intelligence, and I'm happy to assist in that one.
What was it?
Navigation.
Navigation. I don't have anything in that. No.
No, and I'm
Neither do
pretty
I.
low in intelligence. I don't mind saying so.
Yeah. Nobody has navigation, which
All right,
means
so I'll be the
Galdrick
navigator.
would be rolling it. Does anyone
Okay.
want to assist? You don't have to have the skill to assist when you are doing wilderness travel. That is the only time that's not a requirement.
I'll do an
But
assist.
does it fuck them over if you roll shit though?
It does, yeah. So if
I'll
either of
do
you
it.
critically fail, then that critical fail would register rather than the better die roll.
So is a
Say
critical
less.
fail in this system anything above 90? Or how does that work?
No, anything above your score in the roll,
Oh.
that is double digits. So if your score is 45, if you roll a 55, 65, 70, no.
Yeah,
55,
duplicate
65,
numbers.
77.
numbers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60
And
pound.
a 100 is always a critical.
I think
Oh,
a
okay.
1 is always a critical success as well, right? Am I right on that? A 1?
Yep. Yep. And if you don't roll a critical fail and you just do a regular fail, you can always use fortune to re-roll. You cannot re-roll a critical fail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Usually aid is
look,
better than no aid.
Sean, I believe, said he was going to roll to aid you.
No, I did.
Huh?
No, I did.
No, I
did.
did. No, it did.
No, it did.
Sorry.
Hi, hello.
So
No, in
what
the
you're
back.
going to do, Galdrick, you're going to roll navigation, and there should be an option inside of the thing to choose. There is not an option. Oh, yeah, there is. Under skill test mode, select assisted.
Okay. Is this a standard roll I presume.
So you guys are going into the Undercity, and you're trying to find a smith, right? That's the goal currently.
Yeah.
Step
Thus
one.
far.
Okay,
Seems
this would
easier than Witchstone.
Yeah, this would be at a -10.
-10.
A -10, yes.
Okay, so challenging. Okay, very good. I will make this roll. That is a failure.
And
Okay,
I'm
so both rolls
aiding.
failed. Now you can choose to spend fortune if you wanted to. A failure in the navigation roll isn't the end of the world. Let's see.
I think it just means we take longer or something. I can't remember.
Yes, you would get lost, double backing. So rather than this taking 1 day, this is going to take 2 days.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that because there are way worse things that can happen than. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that and chalk it up to like none of us are familiar with this terrain, and so we go to places, we double back because we think we see smoke, but it's just dust falling, yada yada yada. So I think that I'm happy to keep that fail.
Do I need to roll anything for the aid?
You don't need to roll anything. He with the system it rolls it with it, so he rolled all 3 dice there. But you are assisting narratively with navigation.
No, I think we need to go left over here.
And you both suck at it.
Galdrick gets to spend some time with Cletus, kind of figuring out what Cletus is all about. And so there'll be some small talk, I'm sure, as we're like picking out places where Galdrick will come to learn whatever you're willing to divulge about your character's kind of like perhaps profession or like skill set, that sort of thing. And Galdrick will reveal to you as we're talking that he is like very upset that he was imprisoned. He feels it's very unjust just because he was moderately racist towards some Dwarven noblemen and jostled him about in the within the routines of his bounty hunter work. There's no reason to be jailed. So he'll kind of like let some of that be known.
Yes. Well, we got the family business of we have a mortuary, and I was in charge of. I don't know, some big wig, I suppose. And just say the family really did not like how the open casket looked. He was a little plump in the face and a little.
Did somebody
decayed.
call my name?
No.
As you say, as you're talking about the mortuary work, Galdrick will like let out one like, ha! And then he'll like grin very broadly, his mouth becomes like an extraordinarily like wide, toothy mouth, and his eyes get very big, and you can't tell if he's looking at you like he wants to eat you or whether he truly finds this funny, and he just says, "Very entertaining."
Right, sure. But anyways, the family was quite upset, and I guess decided I did it on purpose, and well, some connections or something, and they sent me away.
Yes, makes sense.
You guys are talking too much. Lose yourselves in the
exactly. We're just a couple of old hens here, just clucking it up, you know.
All right. Now we need the survivalist roll. This is the survival skill. Makes sense. Survival. And is anyone trained in that?
Nope.
Okay. So one of you needs to take that roll. This is going to determine how much food you use.
I'm great with food. I'll roll it.
Well, actually, it's not the food. It's whether or not resting is hazardous.
I don't think we can, Noah. Like we've selected navigation, so that's our thing, right? Like we can't do both.
Yep. Yeah, you
okay.
two are doing navigation. So we got Alvara,
All
Arthur,
right.
or Chaim.
Leave this to me.
Yes, Elvira. Yeah, I thought you would be like super reluctant to do this kind of work.
No, I will just look around and see if there's anything that we can eat here, or take a look. I am probably the most.
This is a role for making camp and finding safe spots to rest.
And I feel like I might have a better idea of finding safe locations than some of you.
Looks at stinky old man who likes to run in the sewers and kill rats. What? What?
All right. Does
it gonna
anyone
roll?
want to assist you? Oh, it's
too
rolled.
late.
It's too late.
I
A failure.
okay, I
It
can't see. Let me refresh.
is a 64. So it says here the encampment is left a mess. The ground you chose was rugged. It's an uncomfortable journey. Should the party ever need to make camp, you can only recover to imperiled. That's the result of a failure. You want to keep that or use fortune?
Nope, that sounds fine to me.
Alrighty. You guys are having uncomfortable sleep. At this point, there's the scout who does the stealth check. This is to make sure you're perceptive, looking for danger, and successes here will make it so that there's less of a chance for something dangerous to find you guys down here.
Heim is always looking for danger because danger is always looking for him and is stalking him and will kill him at any moment. So I'll roll that. I don't
Happy
know.
to assist
Is
you there.
Arthur-
Yeah. Oh, are we
Okay,
going on a
Arthur's
sneaky
assisting.
mission there?
I
Like one of them
can.
ninjas.
Am I able to add the assisted?
You can, yeah. So when you click on
Oh,
the skill
mode.
stealth,
Yes. Okay. All right.
critical
go,
success.
baby.
Yeah.
We're the
Wow.
sneakiest bunch of
Okay.
elves you ever seen.
The rat catcher knows what he's doing, baby.
Damn, yeah.
Although the scout disappears from the party's sight at times, they'll make sure that the party has the jump on any interlopers. You gain a surprise turn if there's a wilderness encounter, and the threat level is reduced by 1d6.
Nice.
That means if it was highly dangerous, I would roll 2d6 instead of 3d6. This is highly dangerous, so I will
2d6.
be rolling 2d6. But first, I'm going to have you guys make a toughness test to see how you're faring during this trek through the Undercity. The difficulty for the toughness test is going to be a minus 10%.
Oh, no.
So you're on just the bottom, or I guess the crest of the Undercity. You guys are kind of skirting the edge of it.
I'm going to use a fate
Okay.
at the peril
Yeah,
of
you
the
can use
party.
a fate to
Fortune.
reroll your failure.
Fortune. Sorry,
Yeah,
not fate.
fortune, yeah.
If only it wasn't challenging.
That is another failure.
One is enough. I won't take any more of the budget on this.
Okay, so who succeeded their toughness tests?
Aldrich,
I did.
Aldrich and Heim.
Okay.
My-
If you
My
failed,
back's hurting. You know?
each of you that failed, you're going to be taking 2d10 plus 2 physical peril. So there's mental and physical peril. If you have any traits that interact with either of those, make sure you keep that in mind. And I'll go ahead and roll this for you guys. 2d10 plus 2.
Not
That is
bad.
9 physical peril. So for that, you need to look at your peril threshold. If it is at 9 or higher, you do not move your peril tracker down.
Hmm.
If you are
Mine's
at
at
8
7.
or lower peril threshold, you move it down the track to imperiled.
I'm
There
in
we go.
peril.
As am I. My
Okay,
back's hurting, and
not-
you guys keep going ahead, and I can't see you.
Oh, what the heck? It changes also the color of your token.
It does, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Just wait till you get to ignore 3 skill ranks. Your character looks like either like a zombie. I'm in trouble.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
Okay. Now I'm going to roll 2d6. On a 6, something happens. Oh, and we got a 6.
Juicy.
All right. It's very juicy. As you guys are going through this Undercity, passing by collapsed houses and rubble, you see like dripping up above from who knows where. Maybe it's a bad pipe, getting smells of like wet fur, and you hear a clack, 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 clack noise as something seems to be running. And because of your critical success, you guys are able to get the drop on these 3 creatures that you see that are huddled over something on the ground up ahead. They have no light source, so how you get the drop on them with your light sources, maybe you can explain that. But the critical success speaks for itself. You're not sure what these 3 things are, so how do you want to proceed?
Do elves have dark vision in this reality?
Not
Like, some do.
necessarily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you take it as
And-
like
Oh,
racial
okay.
benefit.
But even
Yeah.
if you do have
Okay,
it,
'cause I was
it's
gonna
only
Above ground. Oh,
above ground, yeah.
okay. So yeah, because I was just gonna like tuck my lantern behind my duster and just kind of dim the light per se.
Well,
If
maybe-
they
So
need
happy
it.
you have a
since-
duster.
Maybe since we're doubling back, maybe it's an area that we already came to, and like as we're passing by, just like lit a brazier in a courtyard and like walked past it, and then we're coming back, doubling back into that area, and there's creatures that are now in that area.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I guess if we have the jump, do we do like a turn order or?
Yeah,
we
we're
have
going to
to-
do a turn order.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll say the narrative is. As you guys are doubling back, you turn a corner and your lights surprise the 3 of them as they're blinded from it, not used to seeing this. And they kind of hiss, and you see their rat-like faces as they pull their weapons up. And you see a dead body at their feet of a person. So we're going to roll initiative.
Wait, you say a person. Human?
It might be a human.
Where is
Mine
the
should be
initiative?
-3 as a reminder. Since
Oh,
I'm wearing
never
it.
mind.
You
I
can
see.
go into the combat encounters and click on the die roll. Yes, if you have any overage, you're going to subtract from your initiative.
Man, I'm
Which
fucking
means
rolling good.
Heim
tonight.
gets us. Heim, you're still first, even with your 1 overage from that.
Yeah,
caller.
man.
Rolling hot, baby.
And Arthur, you're at the same as Galdrick, so we can update this here. And all 3 of them rolled terrible garbage. They will be acting last. They're not even acting in this first round because you've surprised them with your critical success on this stealth. Was it stealth that you critically succeeded?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yes.
was. We are the
Okay.
sneakiest elves you've ever met, Jamie.
Okay. Heim,
What the hell would Heim do in this situation?
and I'm just going to put some stuff out here if you guys wanted to reference it, but just imagine you are coming around a corner
Oh, I like
and
this.
seeing these 3 creatures. There's the corner.
DM's
I'm-
description. Gutter speak does not work on humanoids, I imagine. They don't speak rat, I guess.
You're not sure, and you've never seen these creatures. Or have you?
I guess so. I don't know. Do you want me to roll for that? Or would I see a rat person in a sewer?
You know, since you are a rat catcher, I'm going to say you don't need to roll for it. You are aware of these creatures. They have a name that I cannot pronounce. It's SK
Skaven?
RZZAK. Skizarak.
No, it's
Essentially,
not as
it's this system's version of rat folk. They live below cities, and they actually thrive off of Witchstone itself. They have things called brood mothers that keep their brood close to Witchstone to deform them. These 3 look like they're runts of the litter. They have bald patches on their heads, and it looks like they are kind of rejects of the litter.
Hell yeah.
And they're of course hostile.
Oh yes, they are very hostile to anything from above. You know that Skizarak, their goal is to take over the overworld.
Then I think I'm gonna throw a bola at one of them from a distance.
Okay.
I don't know how far 8 yards is.
You're within 8 yards.
Okay.
Yard's basically a meter, if that helps for your reference.
Yeah. And
Okay,
if you
okay.
wanted to use this this map to judge, you're within.
I'll be honest, my character sheet's so fucking huge. I just noticed that you made us a little map. And okay, so we're rounding a corner. Yeah.
Catching them by
Great.
surprise, rounding the corner, yeah.
I'm going to
Oh, before you do anything,
Oh.
I need everyone to make a stress check as they provoke madness.
Stress test, all right.
Yes, so on your sheet, there's stress, fear, terror. Stress is the one on the left.
Let's see.
If you fail that test, you're going to take mental peril. And the system should roll that peril for you. Oh my
Yes.
god, Arthur critically failed.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I ain't never
Okay,
seen nothing like this before, and I don't like it.
So, anyone who failed this is going to take 3 corruption.
Right?
in our direction.
A critical fail, I'm going to have to look up. I don't know what a critical fail was going to do with this stress test. It might cause you to panic.
Never before seen.
So critically failed, which is wild that we had 2 on the same check.
2 critical
I rolled
fails.
really
Jay, you critically failed too?
We both got the exact same score. We both got 88.
There's
Arthur
a
and
glitch. We
Aldrich.
got to re-roll this.
Yeah, this is hacks. This
Are
is
you able
hacks
to use
for
fortune
sure.
on critical?
Not
critical
fortune.
fails?
You can
Not on
use
criticals.
fate. I think you can use fate to change the narrative or whatever, but you can't use fortune.
Could you
And
use
that's like a
fortune on
total
failure? Just like a standard
Waste of
failure?
fate.
Yeah, fortune
Yes.
you can use on a standard failure. Yeah,
Huh.
it's kind of like
Maybe
hero
I should-
points. Fortune is kind of like hero points, but the with fortune, what you'll see, like we have the 2 piles, so we have like 5 on our side and then 1 on the other side. Those are Jamie's. So when we use a fortune, we give a use of fortune to the GM, so Jamie can use those fortune to like make us reroll to fail stuff and yada yada.
Oh
yada.
no.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me it's
Guys.
incapacitated. If it's incapacitated,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so good.
Yes.
I'm immediately using a fate point to have succeeded on this. I'm
I
just gonna,
will also,
I'm-
if it's
I'm just
incapacitated.
gonna like the worst use of fate of all time, but I do not want to
Hold
be
on.
incapacitated in my first fight.
Hold on. It says here, upon a critical failure, you're instead incapacitated. And really, that's all it says. I'm trying to see where it changes. Like, when do you no longer become incapacitated? And I think it's just permanent. So you would have
It
to
is.
recover by resting.
You have to, yeah. Somebody has to give you
Yeah.
like smelling salts or something, and then you're at ignore 3 skill ranks, and you just have to rest.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
given
will
that
also
it's-
use the fate point.
Yeah, I'm just going to use a fate point because I would rather fight in this first encounter.
So just so you guys are aware, fate points are very rare. In
Yep.
order to get one, you're going to have to either make some cool mission that you succeed on. I don't know what you guys would do for that, or get 10 ranks of order, which is like every session we roll to see if you get order or chaos.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a while.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm having played Zweihander before. I'm aware that what I'm doing is really dumb, but I'm doing it anyway.
I am unaware of how dumb what I'm doing
No.
is, but I'm okay with it.
I understand though that he could be very well saving a TPK. I don't know
Yeah.
how apt we are in combat, but
I get the
Yeah.
sense that I'm the only one that's really apt at combat, and the rest
Yeah.
of you are
I
less
beg
so
your
apt.
pardon.
yeah.
I was raised in a militant family, I'll have you know.
Just so we're clear on what incapacitated is for listeners, it means you fail all checks. You're not like unconscious, but you just fail at everything. So if you
You
try
can't defend yourself.
yeah, you can't defend, you can't You can try to attack. It's not going to do anything. Yeah. Okay, spend your fate points, and you won't gain the incapacitated, and I'll tack on that you don't gain the corruption either. Those of you that just did a regular fail, you do gain 3 corruption. So that's the middle number on your sheet, right below corruption. Change the 0
okay.
to 3.
Right. I did this like a lot when we were doing this last time. I kept just wanting to click these numbers on the side.
Same here. I did the same thing,
Yeah.
Mason.
So the numbers
Right
on the
beyond
side, you want to right click on that spinny dial to the right of corruption to reset the numbers.
Got
Beautiful.
it. All
Thank
right.
you.
So just put 3 there. And I imagine once we get 10, it moves to the 1 or something.
At the end of each session, we roll a d10. I roll a d10. And if that number is equal to or lower than your corruption, you gain chaos. If that number is higher than your corruption, then you gain order.
Okay.
And Mason, if I remember this correctly, it is always the corruption situation.
All right.
But
we've got.
But yeah, narratively,
Chaim, you're up.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm looking over at Galdrick, and I'm just saying, abominable creatures created. And he's just sort of mumbling to himself, and then you watch him pull a rope with weights on it from a part in his pouch. He just and it looks like he's done this 1,000 times. So he's gonna try and throw a bolo at the nearest ratman.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll use the proper term.
or is it man rat? What comes first?
I just go to the click the D10 or something.
Yes.
What is
You got
this? Okay.
Yeah, you click that button and it'll roll the percentile for you.
Yeah, so this is going to be you have a lantern which gives you plenty of light in this area. So that is a successful hit. The qualities, this is entangling, which means after it strikes a foe, it has to resist either a chokehold or takedown. You choose which. Do you want it to resist a chokehold or a takedown? Takedown will make it go prone. Chokehold, you're going to squeeze its neck. It is with the bola. So the bola can choke it.
Really? How does
It's
it?
wraps around their neck or their legs.
That is okay. By the way, I don't know, because they're really cheap. But there's nowhere to put
But they're awesome.
multiple of them on there on the sheet. So I was gonna be fucking. I guess I could just throw 3 of them on my sheet and they just look really ugly. Anyways, I'm getting distracted.
Mm-hmm.
I guess choking, right? Because that kills the guy with violence and stuff. We like that, right?
It doesn't kill him. It increases his peril.
Yeah, so the peril increases, which means he's getting closer to being incapacitated. It'll make him more difficult to fight back.
What is he rolling in order to?
He can resist with athletics.
Okay, and that's probably the same for prone.
And the takedown is athletics as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and what
But it's an opposed roll, isn't it? He makes an athletics roll. Oh, okay.
Him.
It's
Well,
just
he's to hit.
If he's prone, he'll take more damage if he gets hit from up close.
That is
so
okay. It is a system where range prone is
You know what? I'm reading it right now, and it says if it's not prone, then it gains a D6 fury die. So it doesn't say you can deal more damage from range as well.
That settles it then. I'm knocking this guy on his ass.
All right, athletics test for that guy. It's a success. You fail to knock him down.
Woo! Wait, no.
This weapon has ineffective, which means it can't deal damage. So that was your attack for this turn, and we'll say your movement to take out the bola. You have one more action. So each turn, you guys have 3 actions. So you can move, other actions, but you can only attack once.
And you pull a
Importantly,
weapon at the
you
beginning
can-
of your turn as a free action. I think you
I
can.
believe
maybe.
you can. Yeah.
He moved on his turn anyway to get like to position the angle or whatever, but I'm pretty
Right.
sure you can. Or like swap weapons for free at the beginning too.
And importantly for the listeners, perilous stunts are distinct from actions in this system. So like choking, like you can wrestle people down, that type of thing is
Kick dirt in people's
not
eyes.
considered an attack. So you could do an attack and then try to kick dirt in someone's eyes, for instance. Yeah.
But unless you have one of the very rare features in the game that lets you attack twice. Like basically nobody can attack twice in a turn.
Yeah. Mason, are you going to do anything else? Or do you want to hold that action point?
I can hold it.
You can hold it until the beginning
Okay.
of your turn. It'll
Next
get
turn?
lost.
It allows
So
you
that-
to
Oh.
parry normally. And
Oh. Okay. Well,
they're
allows you to-
I'm already
surprised,
gonna
so
use
they're,
my
they're
action
not
to, like-
acting this turn.
yeah.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
have
they're
three
not
action
gonna
points.
be able.
Mason, you have 3 action points. You used 1 to move into position, and you used 1 to throw the bolo. You have 1 left. Because this is a surprise round, they're not going to be able to move and attack you this round anyway. So what Jamie's asking is if there's anything else you want to do this turn, given that you don't have to defend before your next turn.
I'm going to pull out my stiletto. And I don't think I can pull out my shield as well, judges.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So at the beginning of your turn, you can pull one thing out. So, okay, stiletto out. And then next turn, you can pull out your shield. Are you going to drop your lantern next turn? Catch yourself on fire, perhaps?
Good point.
We'll find out. Alvaro.
Yep. I'm going to move. Well, first, I guess I'm pulling out a throwing knife, and then I'm moving here.
Okay,
And
here is around the corner. You got a sight on someone.
So I will throw a knife then at this front rat thing as well. Sadly, I am already at peril ignore 1 skill rank.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on that last check for stress. It was kind of rough.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress to take, or peril to take.
Yeah, but here we go for this. I'm not too sure how this will work. Good shot.
Nice.
A successful throw. You stab into the body of that prone. Well, he's not prone. You stab into him. So that is a D6 roll for damage. Total of 9 damage, which is enough to bring him to lightly wounded. Your dagger finds a way through his ratty armor.
Yep, and he now has a -10 to his dodge or parry. It is a fast weapon.
It's on the attack that you're making that he has a -10 to defend.
Whenever a foe is struck by weapons of this quality, they suffer a -10 base chance of dodge or parry.
Yeah, so that's for that attack.
That's just for the attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Makes
so we got a
sense.
move, attack. You got 1 action left.
No, I'm just. Oh well, there's no point, but there's nothing really else I can do. Is just out of curiosity, is magic considered an attack as well?
It is.
Okay.
There are special actions. There's litany of hatred, inspiring words.
I think there's not much
These
else
are on
I
page
can do.
247.
Well, I'll take a look at that, but for now, I'll just keep the 1 point because I don't want to hold us up.
Alrighty. Arthur.
Arthur is going to pull himself together very quickly after seeing these horrifying devilish rat creatures that I ain't never seen before. And he's going to go ahead and say, "You don't belong here. I mean, you probably do, but just die." And he's going to walk up and try to smash them with his staff.
Alrighty.
The one with bite marks in it.
Yeah, the one with bite marks in it. Of course, he would go for the weakest one. So
That is a fail roll.
I'm not going
You
to
guys
use
got a lot
another
of
fortune
fortune.
point yet. I'm not going to use another fortune yet. I'm going to just
Okay.
wait. And don't I have a because this is a free round or surprise round. I have another attack. I'm going to try to trip him with a perilous stunt.
Okay, yeah, you can do a perilous stunt.
What would that be? A guile roll? Tripping?
And
think it's
this is going to
coordination, I
be
think.
takedown. It is coordination.
Coordination. Okay. All right.
If you charged instead of moving, you would have been able to substitute coordination with athletics. But you did not
it would have been
charge.
better. I should have done that.
So the rat failed, but did you fail or succeed on your
Let me check.
coordination?
Coordination.
It's a critical success. All right. He is knocked onto his butt. What happens with a critical success during combat? Anyone?
Nope. No.
I get a fate point back. I get a fate point back.
No.
Instant kill.
I will give you an additional fortune.
Nice.
Fortune. That's what I meant. I actually did.
And he is not prone.
It's not my fault that they made them both start with F. Okay.
That's true.
Should be destiny,
Okay.
not fate.
Galdrick.
That's me. I'm Galdrick. All right. Galdrick, this is his time to act. Galdrick is going to step up here. He'll skirt around Olivera and Heim with his arbalist crossbow nested in his hands. And as he turns the corner and sees the three of them grouped up, one prone in front of our Gooseganderer gentleman, I'm going to look at the undamaged one that is standing off, so I don't have to fire through. I don't have to fire through him. Poor Arthur. I don't want to hit him in the back of the head. And I'm going to do, Jamie, this is what I was built for. I was built for the first round. I'm going to do a few things. First of all, I am going to use my ability for a few shillings more because I'm a bounty hunter, which means that when I make my first attack action with a ranged weapon, I never miss. In addition, they can't defend, and I add a D6 Fury dice to the damage. In addition to that, I'm going to use my racial ability, Fey Treachery. My first successful attack against a foe adds a D6 Fury dice. This is a surprise round, which adds another Fury dice to all damage done to enemies. Do I have anything else? I think that's it.
Somebody stop this man.
I'm sorry,
that's
are
right.
you the Terminator?
He's already dead. I know. The other thing I'll do is my arbalist crossbow has the punishing quality, which allows me to add an additional D6 damage Fury dice. But it costs an
Another
action.
Fury die.
So I'm going to add
spin
1,
that
2.
action?
Yes, of course I'm going to do that. So this will be I think 5d6 damage if my calculations are correct, plus stuff. So
they only explode on a 6, right?
And they explode on a 6.
Okay.
All right. So
5d6.
And no sixes.
Oh,
and all runs 2s and 3s. That's unreal.
So unlucky.
However,
Spending a fate point.
I'm using a fortune point to explode that and make it a little bit more, at least 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
So what an explosion would be is if you did roll a 6, you would then be allowed to re-roll that die and add the second result to the first result ad infinitum, basically.
You can keep climbing, yeah. So on my 5d6, if I'd hit a 6 a few times, I'd re-roll all of the 6s and keep adding them to the total. Which is kind of what this guy's built for, the one-round glass cannon build. After the first round, he really falls off, but the first round, he should be able to do something decent. That was just a terrible roll. 24.
24. You have him grievously wounded.
Amazing.
He is near death. Your weapon is not like weak or anything, right? It can deal injuries.
It can deal injuries, yes.
Right. Please roll 3d6.
All right, 3d6 for injuries. One of them, there's an injury. There's 1 6 there.
Oh, very nice.
One injury. Okay, let me find those damn injuries in the book. If someone can find that before me.
Yeah, I can try to find it.
Hazards and healing, injuries. Found it. Shit. No, that's just talking about how to deal with injuries. How to deal with injuries. Find those, please.
I'm looking.
I found it. Suffering injuries, page 365. Grievous injuries. What is the D100 roll?
Oh, I'll make that.
Yes, please.
C100 is a 16.
16, a butchered leg. Until fully recuperated, he can't move as he's in pain. He has to go through successful surgery or suffer the consequences.
Okay, so what I'm imagining is Galdrick skirts around the rat catcher and sees our farmer man Arthur is engaged with these, and he's gonna swing his giant arbalist crossbow just slightly to the right and see this rat person. Seeing that he's kind of armored up in the chest area, he's gonna aim low. He's aiming for the groin, but of course he misses a little bit low and hits near the upper calf area, and the crossbow bolt just literally goes right through that bone right beneath the knee, like the shin bone, and pins the rat man to the ground a little bit. And then he stares at them, looks back at Arthur and Olivara, who are standing next to each other, and just kind of gives them a silent nod, and he says, "Saucy," and that's his turn.
The rat man, the Scissorak, lets out a cry of pain. Cletus, what do you do?
All right. Cletus is going to move up to where he can get a good view, a good angle. He's going to see this one straight ahead of him, straight line of sight, nobody in between. And he's going to fire off some magic... Well, hold on, sir. Doesn't list a range on the magic missile. I'm going to assume he's in range. He's only...
Doesn't list a range? Okay.
Only 5
you know what it
yards
does
away.
list, though?
What
does it list? The reagent. Do you have a silver dart?
Oh, shoot.
So
Nope.
reagents for petty magic are only 3... Is it 3 brass pennies each?
Yep.
Okay. I will allow you this one time to make reagent purchases after we deal with this session.
Great.
Track however much you want to make for these.
All right. I've
because
got a
they get consumed
sticky note right
for
here.
magic missile.
I've got a
Or
sticky
they get
note right
consumed.
here. I will tally up
Yeah.
my reagents.
Okay. Yeah, a silver dart held in hand expended, which means that dart is toast after you use it.
All right.
Now,
I've got
for
one
magic,
tally mark here.
magic is its whole thing. Do you know how to make a magic spell? How to cast?
Cletus sure does.
I mean, you. the mechanics of the system.
Some bibbity bobbity boop and target and bloop.
Okay. So, this is an attack action.
Yes.
Casting magic.
Yeah.
You make an incantation test. Specific magics are covered in the grimoire. Casting generalist and petty magic requires 1 AP. Lesser magics 2, greater 3. This is a generalist, so it's 1 action point. In order to do this, it is an incantation. If you wanted to, you could channel power while you do this. That would cost an additional action point, I believe. I might be wrong there, so let's say it does not. What that would mean is you would risk the veil being torn a little bit as you make it more certain that you successfully cast.
Okay.
You can give yourself a plus 10% up to a plus 30% on channeling. And if you do a plus 30, you roll 3d6, and if a 6 happens, chaos manifests.
As fun as that sounds, I think I will omit from risking tearing open an interdimensional rift on my first time casting in the system.
Oh, okay.
So I will just do a normal casting of magic missile.
Okay. Casting magic missile incantation. Go for that roll.
Yeah.
No.
Is that a critical failure?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'm a little confused. So we want to roll low?
Cletus, no.
Low.
Cletus,
You
no.
want to roll under your skill.
Oh, sorry,
And
I
you
got
don't want to roll
my
double numbers.
I
over
grabbed my wrongly weighted dice.
Oh yeah.
So,
Switch those
looking at
digital
magic,
dice out.
for critical failures, the magic fails and incurs additional penalties indicated in the description of said spell. Critical failures generally indicate that the critical failure effects last as long as the duration, unless stated otherwise. Naturally, it's not to your benefit to unfetter the duration in these cases. So,
Right.
this spell is called Magic what?
Magic Missile. The critical failure is the bolt flickers outwards before turning and striking you. You suffer 1d10 plus WB and damage and drop whatever is in your hands just outside your reach. So I've got my walking staff, my walking stick.
Okay.
So that's going to get tossed a little
And
bit.
your WB is 6. So roll 1d10 and add 6.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
7.
That's good.
7. Okay. What's your damage threshold?
Ask me these things. You know I
Just-
don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I see
it's
it.
4.
Okay. Yes. So you are only going down 1 in the damage track. So you are now lightly wounded as your missile spins around doing a 180 and strikes you.
Well, this always happens. Oh, shit.
And I think that is where we'll end it for the night. You guys have surprised the rats. You've taken one to near death with a leg wound. The other one is knocked over with Arthur standing over it.
You're darn right.
And next week we will finish up this combat and see what happens next. Okay, quiet. Welcome to Games in the Dark. No, I fucked up.
Take 2.
Are we leaving this in?
Hold on. Let's get a clean take. Guys. Hold on. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. And action.